My name is Stuart Smith, and I'm a postdoc researcher at NTNU as part of the African BioServices Project.
So, Stuart, I know as a scientist you have many questions that drive you. What has been one of your primary research questions in the African BioServices Project?
So as part of the African BioServices Project, our main research question is how land use is influencing primary productivity, so that's the growth of plants inside and outside the Serengeti ecosystem. So the importance of this is that plants are feeding their livestock and wildlife in the system.
So inside, outside the system, and you're evaluating primary productivity.
Yeah.
Got it. And so how did you go about kind of disentangling all of these factors? How did you compare inside Serengeti versus outside?
So we kind of selected sites to be as similar as possible in terms of climate and soil, and to manipulate the system we've been using exclosures. So we've been building exclosures to exclude animals from grazing a land and seeing what the effects are.
Interesting. Well, I know there's a funny little anecdote about these exclosures. Do you care to share that with me?
So we kind of built exclosures initially out of metal mesh, kind of using the design from Norway, but metal mesh is quite valuable in Tanzania, so a lot of places they were stolen or vandalized, so we've made them out of local materials, so like sisal and barbed wire and bomas. So we've gone local.
Way to be creative. So what have been some of the findings from this project? It sounds fascinating. I mean, what are the findings and how can farmers apply these findings? Yeah,
so one of the main findings, if you remove or exclude herbivores, the capacity of the land to produce biomass is the same inside and outside the Serengeti. So the main reason for that is species. So plant species are important. And if you have species that are found in the Serengeti outside, they have a high capacity to produce biomass or grow, particularly if they're underneath big trees as well.
Fantastic. And so can you tell me a bit about your work in Bukombe, because I know there you guys really engaged with the community as researchers.
Yeah, so Bukombe is really good example of the output of the project, because they've started to adopt rotational grazing. And they were really interested in what trees they have on their land to improve biomass growth. So they're rotating where they graze, so they let some land rest for the wet season, and they're trying to encourage bigger trees on their land.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Stuart.
Thanks.